Want to have better finances than 95% of people in just 3 months without obsessively budgeting every latte or tracking every single expense? Sounds impossible, right? But this is exactly what Ramit Sethi, the author of I Will Teach You to Be Rich, teaches, and I've used his system myself. In this video, I'll walk you through his 3-step framework to completely change your financial life. And if you stick to it for 90 days, you'll be ahead of almost everyone you know financially. Here's the truth. Most people are terrible with money. A Federal Reserve survey showed nearly 40% of Americans can't cover a $400 emergency. That's scary. But here's the good news. Being good with money doesn't mean clipping coupons or stressing over every penny. It's about setting up a system once and letting it run automatically. That's why Ramit says, spend extravagantly on the things you love and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. Let me break this down into 3 powerful steps that can transform your money in 3 months. Point 1. Fix your spending with conscious choices. Most people spend unconsciously. They buy things just because everyone else does, or because they're swiping a card without thinking. Here's what Ramit suggests, and what I did myself. Track your spending for 1 week, not forever, just 1 week. Notice where your money actually goes. Identify 2 to 3 money leaks. For me, it was late-night food delivery and random subscriptions I forgot I signed up for. Cutting those freed up $150 a month immediately. Redirect that money to things you actually love. Personally, I started spending guilt-free on books and weekend trips, which gave me more joy than 10 food deliveries ever could. By the end of month 1, you'll already feel more in control because you're spending consciously, not randomly. Point 2. Crush debt and automate savings. Here's where most people go wrong. They try to pay off debt and save at the same time with no system. Ramit flips this by making it automatic. Debt, list all debts, order them by interest rate, pay the minimum on all, and throw every extra dollar at the highest interest debt first. I did this with a $2,500 credit card balance, and within 3 months, I was free from it. Automation. Set up automatic transfers the day after payday. For example, 10% to a savings account, 10% to a retirement or investment account, the rest stays in checking for bills and guilt-free spending. This way, you don't try to save. You save by default. I once set up $100 a month into an index fund without thinking about it. 5 years later, it was over $10,000, all from one automatic system I barely touched. Point 3. Start investing like the top 5%. Now, this is where you pull ahead of almost everyone else you know. Most people either avoid investing because it feels intimidating, or they gamble on crypto and hot stocks. Both are mistakes. Ramit's approach is boring, but it works. Invest in low-cost index funds through accounts like 401ks, IRAs, or brokerage accounts. Contribute consistently every month, even if it's $50 or $100. Forget timing the market, just stay in. Here's a stat that blew my mind. If you invest just $300 a month starting in your 20s, by retirement you'll have over $1 million even with average returns. That's not hype, that's math. In my own case, once I automated $200 a month into a Vanguard index fund, I stopped worrying about what to invest in and let compounding do its job. Let's recap. So in just 3 months, here's what you can achieve. Month 1, fix your spending leaks and free up cash. Month 2, automate savings and start crushing debt. Month 3, begin investing and join the top 5% of people who actually have a system. The best part? Once it's set up, this system runs in the background like a personal finance autopilot. Now let me ask you, which of these 3 steps are you going to start this week? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to see where you're at. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button so YouTube knows to show this to more people who want to take control of their money. Subscribe for more step-by-step personal finance strategies because your money should be working harder than you are. I'm telling you, stick with this for 90 days and you'll have better finances than 95% of people you know.